There it is. A better view of the house, the renovated house. Beautiful, isn't it? And there's the gates I was talking about. Now, this is just one of them, a set of gates that's encircle the place. From well, not dereliction, from ignored for a long time too. So this superb job. Yeah, I've never noticed this ditch before. I don't think it's ever rained that much before. It hasn't recently. This field is normally full of cattle, which, when you've got a dog like Freya and there's cows around, is a problem. They don't like each other, so it could be, you know, it can be a problem crossing here. And the cows around. This is just a partial view of part of the Harewood estate, and the main house is hidden behind those trees over there. But we'll come to that later. There she is, Freya. She's available in black and white now only, but she's taken to becoming a smelly. I don't know, she wants to smell like the train, and she's done a very good job of it. This is Greystone Hill, and I've never seen this ditch before. Well, never stood next to it looking at it. Why they built it, I don't know. But the cost of the stone just to build this wall and separate the forest from the rest of it, you know, like, it can't have been cheap. Anyway, it's called Greystone Hill because in the distance over there is a solitary grey stone, and I'm diverting deliberately to go up there and film it because it's got some hidden secrets on it that I reckon 99% of the people who walk around here are unaware of and never see, because the footpath is down there and about 100 yards away, so most people just stick to the footpath and follow it around without realising the significance of that stone. Right, here we are, the Greystone. You might be thinking, what's so special about that? A lot, I'll tell you. Apart from the fact it just looks nice. There's a random stone in the middle of nowhere. It contains, look, they're cups, as in cup and rings, Neolithic carvings. And there it is. Look at the size of that beast. I hope this comes out. That is a cup and ring with maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rings. I'll try and show you there. There it is. Neolithic. So that carving was done, what, 3,000 to 5,000 years ago? Or something like that. I believe that's the term Neolithic. It's older than me anyway. So there's that fantastic cup and ring petroglyph, plus other cups on it without the rings. There's one there, there's a few on that side, up there, they're all over it, all over it. It looks like to be a couple on the top, a big one on the top, a couple there, and as far as I'm aware, this is the most southerly from Ilkley Moor, which has hundreds of them. Leeds is back to my right, to the right of here, and there's one in Horseshoe which isn't that far from Ilkley, but Ilkley Moor has hundreds of them. But the one in Horseshoe and this one are the most southerly ones I'm aware of. And if you're a bit of a geek like me for petroglyphs, this is the place to be. And I'll scan around again. I don't know if you can see it from there, but that's the house, Harewood House, which basically I'm not that very interested in. But this place is outstanding, yeah. And apparently this is in alignment, this stone aligns with Ilkley Moor. Oh no, Armscliff Crag, which is a few miles over there. And allegedly on the winter solstice the moon aligns with this Armscliff Crag and the moon at in the middle of the winter solstice. I can't say I've seen it because I'm certainly not in the mood in the middle of the winter solstice to come up here at midnight and check it out. But that's what I've read. And well, if you want to come and find out for yourself, do. But you won't find me here. Right, that's the lovely stone with the Neolithic carvings on it. Right, we're coming out of the fields now into the wooded area, although there's a slightly wooded area over there. And this is a lovely part of it. What I do like to see since the last time I was here is all the trees that have been planted. There, look, loads of them. That's always a good sign. So yeah, into the wooded area now, which is really good. There you go, a lovely little bridge there. How many times this bridge has featured on the soap opera Emmerdale, I'll never know, because the set of it isn't far from here. But look at it, it's lovely, isn't it? Isn't it? Speak proper English, David. Yeah. In fact, well, is it a river, stream? I don't know. This is quite fast flowing today because of all the rain we've had recently. And nice. She's looking at the state of this thing. She's normally black and white. She's got to get in the car and to come home as well. Nice. Yeah, this is a lovely little bridge. The bridge over the River Harewood. Nice. Look at this, it's that waterfalls here. Finally Frey's in the water. This is only about 50-60 yards up from the bridge. Yeah, it's off the path. 1, 2, 3, 4 waterfalls. Lovely, aren't they? And when I was younger I'd think, oh, what a place to a wild camp, pitch a tent or a tarp and stay night. But believe me, I've done it once next to a river. And when you try to get to sleep, the noise of the river, this noise is like a thunderstorm in your head and you can't get to sleep. But it's beautiful. What's the name? We'll go a bit further up and have a look. Well, it's a long time since I've been here, and I'm at the top of the waterfalls and I'd forgotten about this lake. What feeds the lake, or where this water comes from, I do not know, but I'd forgotten this existed. It's nice, isn't it? Peaceful. And this is the first waterfall. Hidden Harewood, eh? Hidden Harewood. Not many people come around here. Oh, she's in again. And a couple of ducks. Beautiful. Quiet, peaceful. Just what you want. I think if you did wild camp here, or further over there where the water isn't running, well, next to the waterfalls, I think you'd have a good night. Get a fire going, leave no trace. Yeah, it'd be cool. That's the first waterfall. It's how fast it's running today. I mean, yeah, it's good. Danger. Keep out. I've never seen that before. What have we got in there that's dangerous? Kamikaze sheep. Death squad bulls. Carnivorous cows. Don't know, but it says it's dangerous, so you better believe it. Yeah, we're just in the woods now. It's lovely and peaceful. Lovely. She's here again, look. She's got to be in every picture. It looks like a big dead silver birch over there. You have no problem getting a fire with that one going. Silver birch is great for fire starting. It looks like one, whether it is or not, I'm so far away to tell, but if it is, there's plenty of available fire in that one. All it takes a spark and a few scrapes and you've got one going with that stuff. Come on, Freya! Well, that's come down with a bang. Look at the state of that. Anyway, what I'm really looking for around here, on the other side of that wall, 100 yards over there, is the Woolpack. Is that what I hear you say? The Woolpack pub, which features in the TV soap opera Emmerdale, which was originally called Emmerdale Farm. But the village is over the, well, over that wall, but they get very protective about it. If you go near it, near the wall, and they see you, an alarm goes off and somebody comes out and curses you that you're on private property, you can't look at our pub. You'll scare it. But I might have missed it. But don't worry, folks, I don't give up that easily. Yep, I missed the Woolpack. So I've just diverted off the path a little bit, and there's the village. So at least looking at it from here, I haven't been shouted at. But that is the TV set for Emmerdale. Fascinating. Well, as far as building shelters go, it's gone. I've seen more advanced ones, and definitely more that give you shelter, but like I say, it's a start. Harewood holidays. The lovely cottages. And now the holiday homes, apparently, Harewood holidays. There must have been workers' cottages to start with, I guess, but very remote. I thought there'd be much done at night, but nice spot if you want somewhere quiet. That speaks volumes. There's a big, long, massive brick wall here, and it's pretty ugly, apart from the door. An ornate doorway on a brick wall. Man, it's impressive. And an unknown. I can only presume it was a bungalow in its day. I don't know. It's nice. Get this. The gardener's cottage. Crikey. Man, look at the size of it. Must be where the I don't know, the cowboys lived. Oh, you never know. Another little stream here. Well, another little bridge. I was just thinking then about the gardener's cottage. You can't get further away from the house than the poor gardener's cottage. They must have thought a lot about the guy, you know. Oh, put the gardener at the bottom of the bottom in the distance. Bloody gardeners. Can't have him living too close. Dirty things. Maybe. Look at it. You see, we got its own little village. Harewood House has got its own village within. I wonder if they had a pub. Because, yeah, I wonder if they had a pub here. There's one at the entrance to the whole estate, but it's a fair trek from here. Nah, couldn't live here without a pub, man. Right, we're out of the woods. I've been for 5 minutes. and back into the fields. Oh, look at all the stags down there. Timber there, there's a few swan vestas there, boys. I wondered where the stags were. They're all down there. Wow, there's been some storm around here. Look at all the trees that have been blown down, blown over, snapped. Well, loads of them. Man, groovy. Yeah, more damaged trees. There's a storm a while ago, it hit through here, and this is sort of like a little track through the gaps there. I've seen them before, and they look man-made to me. I wonder if they were, and why. Could they be part of an ancient defensive system? But the tree there, that reminds me of that sycamore in the Hadrian's Wall. There's that lunatic cut down. I mean, why would you do that to a tree? Such a famous tree. What mentality does that? Anyway, Harrogate that way, Ilkley Moor over there, all good stuff. Just come across this. No prices for guessing what happened there in the strong winds. They had to rebuild the wall after that tree came down, or snaps anyway. Well, so let's not come up here, out back way. Never seen this cemetery before. I knew the church were there. I mean, what would a stately home be like without a church? I've never seen this cemetery. Crikey me. What a church as well. It's massive, it's bigger than ones I've seen in the cities, this. And I've certainly never seen this cemetery before. It's quite a lot in it, hundreds of it, hundreds in it. It's a surprise, is this. I wonder when the last person was buried here. Are they all locals? And many of them are state workers? I've no idea. What a surprise. All the times I've been on Harewood, never seen this. Well, from the back. Never knew it existed. It's certainly old. What's that place there? Ain't got a clue. This has knocked me for six, man. Oh, midges are out. Midges are out, we're nowhere near water. I ain't got my glasses, so there's no point looking, but what a surprise. Yeah, wow. Although the church is locked up, I haven't got a clue what the church is called. Most of the graves I've looked at are from local people of Harewood. Villagers. Well, it's certainly will rest in peace here because it's such a quiet spot. But it's not me for six, it really has. Wow. Fascinating. Fascinating. I wonder if it's still active as a church. Is active the right word? I don't know. I don't know what it's called, like I just said. It's taking me by surprise. But I don't know, I mean, it's gated up and it's got a big gate over the doors. But is it still used as a church? Not that it would affect me, man. I'm the last person to do religion. In fact, I'm more of a pagan. What was that? But, wow. Yeah, I'm getting tired now. I was going to go down to the castle which is over that way. But I can't be bothered now. It's definitely there, or what's left of it. This is the gatehouse, or at least the back of it. You know, it just defies words, doesn't it? The gatehouse. The gatehouse. And that's just a fraction of the estate. You can't even see the house, you can't even see Harewood House from here. Although I did see the Who here a few years ago. The Who played here. I think Brian Ferry played here as well. I didn't see him, but I saw the Who. And the best thing about that was Leeds City Council only gave them 2 hours to play. Why did Leeds City Council only give them 2 hours to play? You know, it's not as though they're upsetting the locals, is it, with substitute or my generation. I can't explain, well, I can't explain why the council only gave us 2 hours, but they did. But it was still good, even though it was raining. So there you go, the back of the gatehouse. Okay, this is the last stretch back up to the car and the southern entrance. It's been a good walk. I'm not sure how far I've done, but it's about 5 miles. And I've sauntered it at my own pace. It's been good. But I had a little footnote written to sum it up, and I've left the bugger at home. But I'm going to add it when I get back, before I download the video. But Harewood, yeah, Harewood Estate. It's been alright. It's been good. It's been good, never mind alright. But another 10 minutes I'll be back at the car. Adios for now. Right, I'm nearly at the end of it. We're left with 2 names connected to Harewood. One is called Delisle, and he featured in the Harrowing of the North. He's to do with the castle, and the other name is Lascelles. He's to do with the castle. He made his money in the slave trade in the West Indies. He had 22 plantations and 3,000 slaves for him, working for him. And the overtime rate wasn't very good for him either. But they're the 2 sort of main people connected to Harewood. Google them. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. I'm sort of behind Harewood Castle. I've not got there yet, but it's over there in the woods. But there's this ditch all the way around this area. Now it makes me wonder, was it a defensive ditch originally for the castle? It's obviously man-made. Or what? I don't know. But as the castle is literally about 100 yards in front of me that way, I can only imagine it was constructed as a defensive ditch. But I'm guessing it's obviously been added to since with the stone wall and that, but makes me wonder, because these Norman land thieves and harryingers of the north, well, I can't imagine taking a dog out after dark, and they must have been pretty paranoid living in these isolated castles with the natives hanging around looking to decapitate them. But it does make me wonder. And again, there's more of these mounds. To me, in my humble opinion, they look man-made. And although there's only 2 here, they run east-west or west-east. So if you're coming from the west over there, there's a line of them. And again, I wonder, in my curious imagination, if the burial mounds, because they do look out of place and they do look like man-made, and they are in a row. I wonder if they are. I don't know. It is finally Harewood Castle. built by the Delisle family in the 11th century. After not that long after William the Conqueror, or William the Bastard as he's better known, conquered England, and he specifically set out his little army to destroy Yorkshire, and he didn't do bad. I think he killed about 3/5 of the, or 75% of the entire Anglo-Scandinavian population, and he destroyed many villages and completely ruined them, well, destroyed them. But this is one of his domains, Harewood Castle. We'll go have a look here. It's quite impressive still. It's very impressive. It's just a shame what it represents. Horrible shame what it represents. But as a castle ruin, it's one of the best I've seen. Man. Apparently there was a well in the cellar. I always wonder about where they get the water supply from. There was a well in the cellar. And yeah, it's at a great vantage point to the north. But, well, I guess these trees were here, so you'd have a good view south as well at the time, obviously, yeah, from up there. So strategically, it's well located. And you can see the V in the wall there, which says something else was attached to it back in the day. Oh, it's impressive. But looking north, you can see for miles. Yeah, that's on the route to Harrogate, but wow. Let's go have a look inside. Beware falling masonry. I swear to God, I'm not going to push any over. Look at this. Look at the little top right hand corner. Little, I don't know what it is, what they call them, like firing arrows, defensive arrow thing, bow and arrow. This to the locals will look like the Empire State Building. They've never seen anything like that. The Saxons were renowned for building out of stone, and look at these Norman bastards and start putting these up. It'll be very, very, very intimidating. Staircase here. I know the top half's not, but I wonder if the original, I mean this is part of the original staircase. And my first glance inside, as usual it's locked. Don't surprise me. Oh, see what else I can see when I walk around. Yeah, I did wonder, there's your stream, there's your water supply. They weren't stupid, were they? With a well inside somewhere that's they took water from. And there was a toilet. The toilet normally drops its goodies outside. I wonder where the toilet was. Not obviously, you wouldn't have thought you'd put it near the water supply. Look at that daft. These gates locking you out haven't been there that long. Well, because years and years ago we could come inside, no problem. But not anymore, except for Freya. She's privileged. Now that looks like a very ornate fireplace. How impressive is that? I wish I could get in there. But I understand, because you do get idiots coming around painting the names, graffitiing, carving and damaging things. So in a way I'm pleased. I love that fireplace. Anyway, Harewood Castle. What's left of it, which for God a minute, a long time ago, I can't remember when it was built. Oh, I said, didn't I? 11th century. I can't work it out. A few hundred years, 800 or 900 years, I don't know. It's done well. It's done very well. I'm glad I made a little trip to see it. Yeah, just one quick last look at this place before I head back. They say leave the last for the best, or the best for the last. I've certainly done this in Harewood. By far the modern Harewood House has no appeal to me. It's just a symbolic building of the profit you can make through slavery and money lending, which is what Mr. Lascelles family did, and they made a lot of money selling people. So I thought, it's not really much fun, is it, you know? Yeah, about 100 yards from the castle, it's this walled footpath. I don't know if I've got it in picture really well, but it's, you get to the bottom there, it's walled, you turn right, 100 yards, you're at the castle, and it's covered here, then it reappears here, going up to Harewood, the village. I can only assume it must be connected originally. It's the castle, it has to be. Why else would they build it? Strange. There you go. The gatehouse, the main gatehouse. If you follow it around, it's the road going left to right to Harrogate, and straight ahead to Wetherby. You can go that way at Wetherby, most of the ways. But look at the corners there. There's a little gatehouse there, little gatehouse there, the main one here. You what? It's funny, isn't it? The castle was owned by the De Lacys. This place was owned by the Lascelles hundreds of years later. They've both got very Norman names. Pick the bones out of that message. This has got to one of the most ridiculous gates I've ever seen as well. Right, it's locked, there's a padlock there, and it's locked, and it's stopping. I don't know what it's stopping, but if you come up here a few yards, there we have a way through. 10 yards further up, another little road that goes round down there, or down here. So the effectiveness of that gate, and it's no entry sign or whatever it says, it's pretty pointless, I guess. Well, it's pretty pointless. We're here. I bumped into Bernard who was there, a mate of mine from years ago, and he commented, he said, where are the cows? Over there. Now the cows, they're a problem for me, because Freya obviously runs up to them and upsets them, barks at them, and we have a bit of a scene, and it can cause problems to me. Anyway, they're not there, which is a blessing, even though I didn't go that way today. But he told me about the bull that they bring in, and his horns are that long that when he get it out of the trailer, you have to tilt its head to one side to get it in and out of the trailer. Well, if the cows are scary enough, that thing has scared me even more. So it's a bit of a blessing one here. I'm going to call it the Harewood Longhorn. You want this. Anyway, I've had a good walk, done some footage, been around the castle. It's been great. Over it is it for now.